Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Krishna Gopal. In the last video, we talked about how to write the generalized function for the pie chart and how to write the generalized function for the horizontal bar chart. And by using that both of the function, we draw this plot that is show the hosted notebooks and the people's what are the computing platforms peoples are using, and then this one we are analyzed for the population, and similarly we can analyze this one for the man, and similarly we can analyze for this for the woman. And if you remember, if you watch the last video, you know how we write the pie chart generalized function, and we write the horizontal bar chart function, and that's all we did in the last video. But in today's video, we further going to increase this analysis. And as everybody know, this is the Kaggle 2021 data science survey analysis, which is an ongoing competitions. So why not we start the further analysis to analyze the question number 14. Question number 14 is what data visualization libraries or tools do you use on the regular basis? And with that analysis, I want to analyze also question number 16, that is which of the following machine learning framework do you use on the regular basis? Because the flow of a data science project is that first you perform the exploratory data analysis. That means you do the data analysis, you do the data visualization, and then you use some matplotlib, some plotly, and other kind of library to analyze the data, and then you move to build the model. So I want to see what are the peoples are using them, how much are using matplotlib, seaborn among the gender distribution, that is among the male and female. Similarly for the question number 16, and I decided to visualize the question number 14 and question number 16 by drawing the horizontal bar chart. That means we already have a code, we just want to call the function, and let's see that function work for the question number 14 and question number 16. If it not work, then we find the reason why it not work, what we did wrong, what we need to change in this today's video. So today's video is very important because we're going to change something. What we're going to change, let's see in the video. So this is yeah, so horizontal bar chart parameter arguments are the, you have to give the ax1, that is the axis, you have to give the df host notebooks. Now from where the df host notebooks coming, if you go a little bit above, so df host notebooks coming from here, and you call the get final data frame, and in the get final data frame you are calling this three data frames, and that three data frames are the adjusted data frame, that is a generalized practice. So generalized practice is the main function. So go to the above, this is I think the fourth or fifth part. If you go to the above, we write these functions, and here, yeah, define general practice, that is a question number df man, df woman. You can see we visualize we put our data frame in the structure format by calling this function. So let's see this function if work for the question number 14 or not. So what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to call the question number for the question number 14 like we did for the question number 10. So already have the code, I just copy what I did, df tool, I call the general practice, I pass the question number 14, I pass the df, that df is my original data frame. Then I pass the df man, this data frame is only the rows which containing the man, and df woman is a woman data frame. Then I pass the common column, that is a tool, I pass the population, same like for the man and woman. Then we do this one, and let's run it and see what we get. Okay, we get the key error. Why we are getting the key error here? The key error is question number 14 part 12. This is the key error. So first thing, the question number 14 part 12 is there or not in your question number in the columns name of the data frame. If it is not there, then definitely we will get this error. If it is there, definitely then it will work, but because we are stuck, because we are not getting the right result, so there is something wrong. So if you go to the Wikipedia and if you see here, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a question, there are the total 12 columns. But is the question number 14 part 12 is there or not? How to check? So let's print all the columns of the data frame. For that, for column in df dot columns print col, if you see all the columns. So yeah, question number part 1 is there, part 2 is there, up to part 11 is there. There is no part 12. Then the question number 14 other, and I'm not interested what is in the other. So I want to be exclude the other part, but question number 12 is not there. That is the question number 14 part 12 is missing in your data frame columns. So that's what you are getting the key error. So let's see what we have to be changed. If you see this code, I give here for I in range 12. That means I assume in every question there are the 12 parts. But this is not in the case of question number 14 as well as in the part of the question number 16 as well. So this is not the case. This is my first mistake, that I assume that every question have a 12 parts. No, we have to be find how many questions. Then we have to be exclude the last part, that is the other. So we're going to write just simple 3-4 lines. I'm going to use the list here. So what I'm going to do, I find what is the length of question number 14 parts. Say question number 14 part 1 to part question number 14 other, what is that length? That is a 12, and then I exclude the other. So 12 minus 1 is 11. That's what. So let's write the code for this. I define call list. Call list is empty list, and for column in df dot columns, if call, I just performing the slice operation, if call, that is 0 to 3, 3 is not excluded, so 0 to 2 is equal to question number 14, then it append in this call list dot append call, and then print length of call list. Okay, call list, yeah, and I not want to take the other, so minus 1, that is 11. So here in place of question number 14, if I want to generalize it, I can write the question number, and that's all, and copy this code from here and put in the function. Okay, so it's put here, and let's adjust it. Okay, so length of call list minus 1 will come in place of 12. I'm right, and let's see now. Okay, now it's work. That's what our error. So if you pass now question number 16, again it will work. So now it will work for every question. Now we are not doing any mistake, and then we can visualize it. Then now it's very simple. So to visualize this, I am going to use the horizontal bar chart already we built here. So let's write the code for this, and what we're going to define, we're going to define the first figure, we're going to define the axis. Here I'm going to define the population man woman, so ax1, ax2, ax3, and then what is the grid, 1 comma 3, that is a 1 row 3 columns I have. Then the figure size, and then the fig subtitle, what is the subtitle of this, all the figures, and then we call the horizontal bar chart. So let's see. Yeah, so this is what I tell. We define this, and let's run it. Yeah, so if you talk about the general population, the matplotlib is charming, and plotly express is a nice visualization library. I personally like it more. And talk about the ggplot is a R language library, then geoplotLib and D3JS, and these are the things. Talking about the man is also choosing the matplotlib as well as the woman also, so we can see the same trend. There is nothing is a difference. Now what we did for question number 14, let's quickly check for the question number 16 as well. So for the question number 16, again I'm going to just copy this one, because we know now it will work. So in place of the 14, let's change to the 16, and that is a ml. So ml, and you can pass it here, ml very small, and dfml, you copy from here and just pass it to here, just changing the name, nothing I'm doing fancy here, changing correctly, and this is now ml, and now change again the name. Okay, for ml I get the scikit-learn, TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch. Even I am little bit surprised, because the people who are following the Keras are more compared to the PyTorch in the deep learning if I talk. And again, if I just call this function down to this, now it's just copy and paste and just changing the name. So very simple. And if you have any doubt, I can I'm sharing this notebook in the comment section, so you can check it my code, and in any code if you have any problem, then just let me know. I am here to help you guys. So just changing this one, nothing fancy. Let's see. Yeah, the what the general trend for the population is following the same for the man and as well as for the woman. Though these are the popular frameworks which are the among populars among the Kaglers and the gender distribution in the 2021 as well. And let me know if you are facing any doubts to draw this kind of a plot, to write this kind of a function. That's all for this video. I hope you like this video, and I will meet you soon in the next video. For that, keep watching the video, like, share and subscribe that video as well. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.